Well, my friends, how did you like that? I'm pretty proud of it. I haven't done a stop motion video in quite some time, and that was a lot of fun. I'm definitely gonna head back to that and do that again with a little bit more patience and a little bit more time. I know I can get myself a nice little short film doing stop motion. I was really into that. So today's video, well, first of all, let's get into it. Buenos dias and welcome back to another video, everybody. I hope that you are staying safe and you're staying healthy. Today on the channel, I want to talk about a new firmware update by Canon called Stop Motion Animation Firmware. Pretty original. Let me get you right into the deets. Number one, it's a brand new firmware. Okay, I said that. Number two, this firmware only works on the Dragonframe stop motion animation software. Number three, it's gonna cost you $99. I don't know how I feel about this. $99 for an update on firmware. I thought firmware updates were free. I guess everybody's gotta make a buck these days. Anyways, let's move on. There are two ways to get the firmware, and I know what you're probably asking. Can I just go over to the Canon website and get this firmware? The answer is no. The two ways are, one, you have it pre-installed on the purchase of a Canon EOS R, then you just have it, or two, you have to take it into a Canon service center. All right, some pros and cons about this firmware. One is the price. At $99, that's just a bit much, especially when you already have to go and buy the Dragonframe software that you're going to use this new firmware update in. So I think that's a bit excessive. Canon, I don't know. You're a business, you're trying to make money. I get it. I'm somewhat interested. Most people won't be. I get it. Two, once you load this firmware onto your camera, you will no longer have the ability to use HDMI out on your camera. Just remember that. I don't know why, that's just the way it goes. And then three, it's a bummer that you actually have to take your camera into the service center. I can't just go onto the Canon website and get it. That is a con. That's number three. Come on. But even all that being said, I'm still interested. All right, let's talk about some pros. You are trading out your HDMI output and disabling that, but what you're bringing in is a better live view scenario for actually recording and creating stop motion animation. This is critical when you're looking at the screen to get ultra detail to make sure that all of your animation is locked in and sharp. And you're going from a resolution of 960 by 640 and doubling it to 1920 by 1280. That's phenomenal. Also, you're getting focus peaking added to the Dragonframe software via this new firmware. And that's going to allow you to get ultra sharp focus on your stop motion animation project. So I think that's a benefit for sure. Like I said earlier in the video, this firmware update isn't for everyone. However, it might be for me, and if you're interested in stop motion animation, it might be for you as well. Nonetheless, it allows you to think about your creativity and what you might want to do without this software. Today's video, today's short film that I made earlier, that was just done with my Canon EOS R, no software other than Final Cut Pro. So you can do this too. You can actually do it on your iPad, your cell phone. You can make stop motion videos anytime. I know myself, to get to the next level in stop motion animation, one is to continue practicing, but two is have the appropriate software, the appropriate tools for the appropriate job. And Dragonframe seems like something I'm gonna investigate a little more. They have a 7-day free trial. I'll link it down below. They're not sponsored or they're not paying me to say this. I just think it's a pretty cool software, and I think it's something you should take a look at, especially if you're interested in stop motion animation. All right, that's gonna do it, everybody. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you're interested in stop motion animation, or have you ever tried any stop motion whatsoever. I feel like at some point in time, everybody's tried even the little flip book style of stop motion. Leave me a like if you liked any part of this video. I'd appreciate it. It helps me out more than you might think. And ring that bell to notify you of new videos when they're posted. All right, that's gonna do it. I hope you enjoyed that little short film. Peace.